We were going to have this meeting on Zoom, but my computer technology was playing up, so here we are together. I hope you are able to join me for this time of interconnection during this beautiful big full moon that we are in the middle of May. And I want to say a little bit of something of what I feel is moving energetically in the world, and many of us are feeling that. Perhaps you're feeling that during this time where the outside world has had to slow down from being busy, particularly in Europe and the Northern Hemisphere, um, there's been a forced internalization. And it's almost a complete polarization to the busyness that we've had, all that crazy non-stop activity that we've had pre-COVID. We've had to slow down, and this has been a bit of a blow for some people. It has felt enforced, whether it's because you've lost work or just from health reasons or lockdown. There's been a internalization process that has been an opportunity and an incredible challenge. We've had to restructure our lives. Um, we've had to learn about being still. And for many of us on the path of awakening consciousness, this has been an absolute blessing. It's allowed us to have time to reevaluate our lives and really contemplate and reflect on what we're doing with our lives and how we're doing what we're doing. And there's been a wonderful awakening that has moved beyond our fears, or if we can move into that, it takes us beyond our fears. And the practice, of course, is learning about being aligned to your conscious being, to your presence, moment by moment, so that you're fully present with whatever you're doing throughout your day, no matter how simple the task. And our collective presence, our collective awakened consciousness, I believe, has an effect on the planet. It has a rippling effect on our planet. So if you are practicing this or wanting to learn about this, then there's a kind of a social responsibility that comes with bringing your presence. We don't just benefit from this personally, but this has a flow-on effect on our planet, and it affects everybody we come into contact with. When you speak to people with your embodied presence, when you give them your full presence, when you're listening to them, people will feel this about you. They'll have this experience of not really knowing how to articulate it, not really knowing what it is, but they'll feel it about you. So the consciousness that you embody spreads out to others. Your own mindfulness and presence is a gift in itself. And when we can get out of our way of our anxious thinking about the future, there's this false assumption that if we worry about something, it means we are in control in some way. Many people find that they can be in this constant worry loop, and it just can create confusion and further worry. So the choice from that place of conscious awareness is to move away from thinking or thought and bringing your attention to your body, noticing your body sensations, experiencing the inner energy within your body, that inner aliveness. And if you can't sleep at night, or particularly that's when our anxious thoughts can stream through, then this meditation that I'm offering is a wonderful practice for that. And we can certainly get triggered around the full moon. There are very strong energies when the moon comes close to the gravitational pull of the earth. And it can get us into our heads, our overthinking, that anxious loop. So what we need most in those moments is to anchor ourselves and ground ourselves in our body sensations, to direct our attention to our inner body. So let's start by either lowering your gaze or closing your eyes, placing your hands flat on your legs, and taking a couple of long, slow breaths. And let's start with the simplicity of directing your attention to your hands, and specifically to the inner energy of your hands. Without touching your hands, simply feeling into the energy that is there. You might ask yourself, how do I know I have hands? If you close your eyes, how do you know your hands are there? What are you experiencing? Maybe bringing your attention to the back of your hands, feeling the energy radiating out into your palms, your fingers, and then right out to the tips of your fingers. Taking time to really feel those sensations, that inner aliveness in your hands. And being aware in this moment that you are making a conscious choice to hold your attention there. To feel into that inner aliveness in your hands. It may be subtle at first, so you really are needing to bring all of your focus on the energy that you are experiencing there. You might notice tingling or waves of energy or a warmth. And this becomes your anchor. to step out of your mind and being present to feeling sensations, being present to that energy in your hands. You might notice after a while that your hands may feel more alive than they were before. And this is a good start. You may feel more energy in one hand and then the other. Are you able to feel that aliveness in both hands at the same time? Now bring your attention to your feet. Whether you're sitting down or on the floor or on a chair, notice the inner energy of your feet. Can you feel all of your feet? Can you feel part of your feet? Your toes? But hold your focus there now on your feet and feel the inner aliveness, that inner energy that animates your feet. And again, it may be a feeling of tingling as you bring your awareness there, or a warmth. Sometimes it can feel like an expansion is happening, that there's a spreading out. What is it for you? What's your experience of that inner aliveness in your feet? And now we're going to move slowly up. So we're going slowly to really hold our focus and our attention on our inner experience, so that if we go back into our thinking, we really are practicing coming back into our body, into our embodied experience of the feeling sensations in our feet. And so slowly, with awareness, bring your focus up into your ankles. Notice what you feel, if anything, there. Are you able to feel that aliveness in your ankles? And traveling up, can you feel it in your calves and your shins? Right into your knees and your thighs. Notice what energy gets awakened when you bring your conscious energy and your attention to the energy within your legs, gradually moving up into your pelvis, your hips, allow yourself to be curious, to really investigate and attend to whatever it is you're experiencing in your body, that inner aliveness. And keep moving up now into your belly, your solar plexus, up to your chest. You can feel the inner aliveness through your whole torso, right from the base of your spine up to the base of your neck. And then moving up into your neck and your head and right up through your crown. Sensing into that pervasive sense of aliveness within your body, that energy field of your body. Let it spread down your arms. And in this moment, are you able to hold your attention on the aliveness inside your whole body? You might feel it has a very gentle and slow electrical current that's just moving through your body, traveling through your body with your breathing. And now bring your awareness to the electrical field of your heart. Simply noticing the presence of your heart. You may not feel a heartbeat, but you may have an inner sense of where your heart is. If it helps, maybe place a hand over where your heart is, simply noticing the presence of your heart, breathing you, breathing as you are breathing into your heart. I can't see who else is here with us, but what I'm going to invite you to do, whether you've joined me live or if you're watching this afterwards, we're going to send out now from this place of energetic presence, this energy that we've created from our presence with self out to each other, simply by your breath. If you can imagine this energy pulsing out from your heart and moving to the hearts of others who are here as well, or to whoever may be watching. I'm always amazed at what connections we can make in this online, this new age of connecting online and feeling each other's hearts in this process. Let's take this further now. Let's send this energy that we have gathered here and brought into focus out. Let's pulse it out into the world for all those people who have been affected by COVID, either financially or emotionally, mentally, who may be feeling isolated. People who have family members who have passed away around the world, who have been chronically ill. Let us send this gathering of energy and our goodwill, our good intention, our benevolence from our heart space out. And if you're watching, just simply join me in breathing in and taking in, so we are also receiving from those around us. And as you breathe out, just open out. Breathe in and take in and receive. Breathe out and send it out. Send this to the people that you love and you care about. Send it to your communities, your schools, your workplace. And send it out to all those people who we may not know, we don't know, who could benefit from this little practice. Gather it in. Allow yourself also to have it, nourishing yourself and letting it out. This is the flow of life. Gathering in, letting it also flow out. If we get stuck with one, there's a problem. If it's constantly out, if it's only stuck here, we never get to connect. I invite you to continue staying with this inner experience of your energetic aliveness. But we're going to finish our meditation for tonight. I have been posting about my 6-week online program, which is about finding balance and about strengthening our inner union of the sacred feminine and the sacred masculine. That the world more than ever now needs these collective energies to join for healing on this planet. Not just our own healing in our relationships, but our sense of self in the world. So I've added the link with this post and I invite you to take a look at it. The 6-week program starts in June, on the 26th of June, and it's a wonderful opportunity for like-minded souls to join me as we immerse ourselves in this exploration of that union of sacred feminine and sacred masculine, and what that means in your life when you can live and honor these two aspects, these two energies in yourself. Thank you, and all my love.